call her the salty parrot.
You got a Russell yet? Jeff, you're early.
I'm going to have to put these things to bed here soon.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's good to start and then we come back to everyone.
Yeah, oh, totally. I could probably keep the headphones on and still hear what's going on.
Cool. Well, so last thing was you guys, Valley here hijacked the Black Wasp. And the things about that, kind of the negatives are that it's broken. Like two of the props are broken, so it's not very fast right now. And you haven't really tried to do any kind of control with it. You know, how similar to the Red Manta. You're going to have to make some use device checks.
Do some what?
Use device checks or whatever you want to do. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to try to maneuver better and stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna make sure we take all the brain juice. So we got 2 from this ship, 1 from the other ship. So we got one up for 3 jumps now.
And then put it all in the Black Mantis or Black Wasp.
Yeah, because I think isn't the Black Wasp way in better shape than the other one?
Well, the Red Mantis is faster right now, but it's also infested with all the Chronomancer stuff. So, like, without the help of the Artificer, you're probably not going to be able to do any time jumps with the Red Mantis.
So I'm saying, well, that's what we probably want to keep the ship. What we can do the time jumps in, right?
Yeah. So go to put everything on the Black Wasp.
What do you think, Mike?
I mean, we aren't. As long as it can time jump, doesn't matter how fast it goes.
That's kind of what I'm saying, right?
So the
and
thing
if we do,
they'll probably decide it real quick. It's a DC 30. Use a magic device.
I got a plus 12, so.
I'm trying to put water in the castle.
Hey, I'm here. I don't want to hear you guys talking too much.
Parker, put him in the water in the
Parker,
castle.
don't flood the castle. He's flooding the castle.
Flood the castle.
I know what to make.
And then that means everything we built underneath it's just gonna fill up with water.
Right. Make things and break them.
How do you get rid of the water in Minecraft?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Ian, how do you get rid of water in Minecraft? You just put a block. You got to block it off. So there's I don't know how you block every which way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I say we take this one then.
How easy would it be to us
Daddy,
to actually
I'm gonna
effect
go
repairs
pee.
on it?
What?
How hard would it be to repair the? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's similar. You're still going to need you're going to need some sort of shipbuilder. You guys don't have the skills to do that kind of stuff. Like these ships are all like ancient technology that's like really much more far advanced than you've worked with. So that's why I say like the Artificer is one of the few people that's left in the world that knows how to fix them and upgrade them and build them. And so then, Mike, kind of like as an overall review, the Malbolgia came out and summoned a bunch of demons up out of the ground. Took over the dwarves, took over the paladins, or took over a bunch of created a bunch of dread hosts. So they were kind of holding all of the land around the citadel, the Red Citadel, and then the entire or a big chunk of the Ghostwalker fleet showed up. So it's like, I don't know if I should.
Wow.
Yeah, like just like a big, like 35 or 40 different ships moved in there. So there was a big battle, but it was obvious that like there wasn't enough Void Stone, there wasn't enough dwarf forces and paladins to win. So they just like basically all the dread hosts that they summoned, the Ghostwalker summoned, kind of knocked them out of there. The dwarves dumped a ton of Void Stone. Like the whole area is like kind of a dead zone now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Might as well snort that shit like snuff.
That's right.
Hey, you know what'd be awesome? We should bring in Charbonneau, cameo appearance as the artificer. The artificer.
Thanks.
Is he in Vegas now?
Yeah, he's living in Vegas.
That's crazy.
Dad,
Ron?
when is the game gonna start on there?
On here?
On there.
Oh, you just have to push the arrow. Yeah, okay. That's how you advance the pages. Distracting our kids. All right. Where did it go?
I can't do it.
Can't do what?
Trying to be on the actions tab and add Smite Evil as a unique attack. Not having any luck.
Huh.
I mean, I'm able to add a melee weapon, but I can't increase the bonuses at will. Which
Yeah, I don't know.
my charisma bonus does apply. So Eagle's Splendor like really boosts my 2-hit and my AC.
And do you have Eagle Splendor on your own, or somebody has to cast it on you?
I have Eagle Splendor on my own.
Oh, right.
And I have Armor of the Eagle, which gives me Eagle Splendor a couple times a day, maybe.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which I need to put on my character sheet.
So we're gonna go back in time and save the artificer's family from being taken. That's our plan, right?
Oh, right. That was the last deal.
What's it?
Oh, good. Another time jump.
Another time. We got like 3 or 4 of them to do yet.
Where are we gonna get the goo for it?
We got the goo. We got the goo.
Wait,
Ew.
wait. The wasp came supplied?
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. We got 3 goos.
3 goos.
Here goes.
Does that include what's in the red mantis, or can we strip that out?
No, that includes it.
Mm.
Hey,
Daddy, what are you talking about?
$20. You're not even gonna play it.
What are you talking about?
One time you're gonna play. Come say hi to everybody.
Hey.
Paige.
Hello, hello. Did you realize how nerdy your dad was?
Yeah.
You did realize this?
Yes.
Dude.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't care.
I still don't think she understands.
Oh, she doesn't know half of it. The depths of this nerdiness is too deep to plumb. Like, if I won the lottery, I would probably, first thing I would do is buy a trip to the International Space Station. Now, that's pretty nerdy. I'd take that 52 million.
Ooh.
Imagine being able to see the Earth from that vantage point. That'd be amazing.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
And then you realize it's flat.
Oh, right. That's right. Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
You'd never know because it would look like a round disc. Oh, it's a disc.
Oh, okay.
Not a sphere.
You ever see Dark City?
We're back
No.
to the beginning.
Dark City. That's how it was. You ever see Dark City, Kurt?
Trying to think. What's the plot?
It's very film noir, like all,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, and basically that they're not on a real world. It's like a synthetic world. Basically they're controlled by the aliens, and the aliens change it at night.
Kiefer Sutherland, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool. It's a good one.
That's like the first Matrix, kind of.
You're right. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole. Yeah, the Matrix thing. They were all aliens too, right? Wasn't that the whole point of that?
Yeah, we are batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember the batteries.
Mhm. Good plot. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got stupid. Like the first one was awesome. It was like, this is amazing. The next one was like,
Yeah,
what?
they
What
did.
did they do to it?
They did get a little crazy, but they were still fun. It was just, they were fun.
Yeah, like the giant,
I-
the mechs and all that defending Zion.
Yeah. Then it got crazy. All just total CG.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We got a picture. Okay.
Oh, Ghostwalker Fleet.
We got one of those.
Yeah, so that's just like, 30, 40 of them just sailing across. And they basically land in a big perimeter around the dead zone. And then they send in, it looks like probably slaves that aren't hosts, or if they're hosts, if they're protected somehow. And they start rounding up all the wounded. Like anybody that's still alive, they're going to bring in as either as fuel for the ships or as for new hosts.
Dad, I still want to go back to the beginning.
Okay.
I just want to go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Well, let's get in the ship. We're going to make the jump. Is there anything else we want to do with this timeline?
Win.
No answer.
Nothing for anybody else. That's crickets.
Yeah, so can we make the jump on the ship? We don't even really know, do we? We got it. We're on it.
Let's make the jump. Let's do it.
You sitting there, Val, here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's Russ and Dave. They're all loaded up.
Yep. They're there. They're on board. So you just hear like this just very pleasant voice. Welcome. What are your commands?
Ooh, I like it. Do I know anything like? Is this?
The Red Mantis never really. The Red Mantis would just respond to your you never really heard a voice at all.
So,
What?
First and before we go, I want to make sure that everything's off the Red Mantis that we can salvage. So you know that Zenfear's, his place. Make sure we take all the nice stuff out of that.
Yeah. So
kind of loot.
So Melania gathers up a lot of her stuff and she's trying to put it all in chests and everything. And she's like, the navigatrix's quarters are sealed. I can't get into them right now. But she's
on which one?
She's possible on the Wasp. She's possibly still inside.
Who is?
The navigatrix of the she's there. We are a whole coven or a group called the Sky Witches, and we are the ones that do all the big navigations. And you remember, she would plot things out on these huge charts and maps and everything to help do the time jumps. She says, and
I ask her. I tell her, can you get her out of there?
She sealed herself in for some reason.
Will you be able to talk her out?
I can try.
If you're part of the code or whatever.
Yeah, I can try. She might have received orders from the Emperor that she's not supposed to. I don't know.
And how are these doors normally sealed?
Dude, this is just magical. So this has all been sealed through her personal magic. So I can start to try to break in with magic, but it's going to take time.
What do you guys think? Where'd everybody go?
They're there.
Oh,
Jason went away.
They're both on mute.
Sorry, I had children ducking around. Stop.
Yeah, we all kind of do that fairly.
And so my attention was diverted.
Yeah, that's the deal.
So we're in the ship here. We can use the ship, but the old navigators in the ship locked herself inside the cabin.
What about Melania?
Does she want to work?
Melania said she can try to talk her out of there.
She's had plenty of Val here. She's good. She's got a creepy kid to keep her happy. Let's move on.
No, she's already here. She can help get her out of the cabins. We can't use this boat until we get her out of the cabin.
Oh,
this other navigator.
We could certainly proceed, but I'm just saying that we will have a stowaway more than likely.
Oh. Well,
Let's
we can figure that out. Yeah, proceed.
But
that's what I say.
Most of my order are very loyal to the Emperor, so she'll be a problem.
Well, if we go back in time far enough, is she going to be able to do anything back in time right away? I think it would buy us some time to, figure out what to do with her.
Yes, I don't know. I'm just telling you that the navigatrix is here on board, and they are sworn to protect the Emperor's navy. So she might
sabotage the ship. All right, I go down to the door. Where is the door at?
So you just go downstairs and you walk down there and immediately you just kind of see all of the lights darken down there and it gets really dark. Like the Red Man, she would go downstairs and they're kind of, when you first got on board, things were kind of strange and weird and flickery. Instead of it just getting flickery, it just goes dark. Like you're just in this completely darkened chamber. And then you can hear the moans of Al Haladin just begging for mercy.
Ooh. I turn around and go back up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that we had the red
Guys,
off.
guys, it's not good down there. We got problems.
Fantastic response.
Guys,
I got to turn around, come right back up.
You just see, well, back up. Nope.
nope.
Not good.
Hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we had the mantis running off of people, or we stopped it running off of people. We had it running
Right.
off of elemental energies.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
We
I
need
was
some
working on.
elementals down there.
And zombies. We can have running off zombies too, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So well, it will require. She says we'll have to go like that was all done in the Red Mantis with the assistance of one of the. Oh, hold on a second.
Hey, what's going on? Good, good. Sure did, yep. I didn't know if it was you or not. You showed up at the door. There you go. Yeah, I'm Kurt. What's your name?
Go.
Kurt got caught in the nerd act.
I say we ditch
Go
we make the jump and ditch this ship. Make the
Ditch
jump.
this ship. Okay.
Make the jump. Rescue everybody that's down there.
to
And well, we got to make the jump first. And we got to get out of here.
Well, she said we do. So yeah, we just make the jump with the stowaway, and then we'll deal with the stowaway once we make the jump, right?
And we got to deal with the fuel because we got to save these Al Hadin. We can't allow this.
Maybe if Russ heals them at the same time we're going,
Oh, so we'll just prolong.
you know, just has a flow of energy going into them.
There you go.
Huh?
Now you're
Huh?
talking. Now you're talking.
You could lay on
Now you're
hands on a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we need a magic user down there because it's pretty dark. It's scary. I can't see down there.
What was that all? Dogs, go outside. Go outside.
Okay, I think we got a plan then, right? We're going.
Yeah, but let's just go with the stowaway and we got problems down there.
You know what? We can chuck her in the cage. That'd be fine with me.
Ah!
Get yourself locked in there. I mean,
Oh, my glasses
oh,
instantaneously
with one of those cages.
darkened.
Oh, I
Muted
don't
me.
know that too. All right, so what we're gonna do is, do we want to have Melania try to talk her out first, just to see if we can get her off here first?
Sure.
If it doesn't work, we leave. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So that's what we're gonna do, Kurt. We try to
Okay,
have Melania
all right.
talk her out of there.
All right, so she
Let her
like
know
she,
that,
like
know,
she
let her
goes
know that we-
downstairs and she basically almost does the exact same thing that Lionheart did. Like she walked down there, comes back, she's like, all of the ship's defenses are on alert right now. So unless you can take control from the helm, like the ship is an antagonist. It's ready to defend itself.
all right, I'm gonna go up and try to take control then.
Okay. DC 30.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
AC 30.
What's your bonus?
Would you help me?
What?
Intelligence? Crown? What?
Wow, he needs 18.
Yeah,
How do you know what he needs? 12.
DC
How do you
30.
get a bonus 12? How do you know what your bonus is?
Let's use magic device bonus.
Oh.
Oh, my disabled device is plus 13. That's one more.
There you go. That'll work. Can you
Well,
buff it
it's
up?
only-
Can you cast a spell to buff yourself up?
I can't.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bless spell would work, right? And we got
Yeah.
Guido here. He can do a prayer and a bless. Yeah, that's a couple more.
Right.
Oh, soul, you who guide us in the sky.
I could try to use my crown a little bit to give a little boost.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that, Kurt. I'm going to try to use my crown a little bit to give it a boost.
Okay.
Real good.
Dad, I did it!
Oh, okay. Nicely done.
Ooh, look at that, Kurt. That was me using my crown to try to give me a boost.
Okay. So you feel that crown is like just dig into your head, gets really
Mhm.
cold, and then you just start seeing like all the rotors start to turn as you want them to turn, and you just feel like the ship kind of rock a little bit to your movement. But you feel like you have control of it.
We're going back in time. We're making a jump.
Oh, okay. Like just right away, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
right before the artificer's family got taken.
Okay, so that's 400 years ago.
Okay. So we're going back 400 or 398 years
Okay.
and like a month.
All right. So Melania,
Or, like, so.
like, all right. Well, I'm going to need to plot some of this stuff out. So just hold on. I'm going to go downstairs and like set up some quarters. She goes down and she says, like it's available now below. And that's like, and then you start hearing just all these agonized noises and groans as the ship starts to come to life.
Oh, so as we're doing that too, as they're getting drained, Guido's doing his all healing all around. He's down there doing healing everybody at the same time. Yeah, yeah.
Prolonging his fellow dwarf torture.
Me too. I'm gonna lay on hands on the dwarves.
All right, so that's just an awesome scene of you two great heroes. People just
getting that.
Just
That's hilarious.
Jump the batteries.
He looks bad.
Oh boy.
Right. Okay, so yeah. All right, and then okay, so at that point you can see that it looks like the Ghostwalker fleet now is probably gathered up 100 to 300 dwarves and paladins and is marching them, these just wounded, beaten, and battered, to the ships now, away from the magic dead zone. And at that point, like, you're just kind of hovering. Are you going to stay or are you gone? You out of here. You're going to try to get away.
We're out of here.
Okay,
gone.
You're just driving away. Okay, so
Speed.
You do hear one last time, like the grinding of the artificer's gate opening up, like it did before to release those armored mechs, those like clockwork mechs. So you hear that one more time, and that's kind of the last thing you hear from that place as you kind of go away. Okay. So you're just kind of cruising off in the distance, hanging out. Do you want to do anything while you're waiting? He says, like, it's going to be a couple hours.
What are we waiting for?
Or she's plotting a course. It's like he's just got on the new ship, trying to figure it all out. And like, you definitely, the ship kind of like will do these crazy lists to one side. It's like you're only working at 50% of its power right now.
Okay. So no, I think we're just gonna stay back and
just hang out.
Maybe we should dig the other navigator out.
Or spend 2 hours trying to get the navigator out of there.
I mean, if we're standing around.
I was thinking maybe we could put the ship in order. If we could look and see if there's something we could do to make it more flight worthy.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's beyond your skill level. That's what I mean. Like, I don't think any of you have any kind of skills that are connected to that at all. I don't think.
Okay.
You do.
I have airship operation at a 5.
I think the closest thing I would have is disabled device because I know some devices.
Pretty much have learned how to pilot these things. You're a pilot. You're not an engineer at all.
Okay.
No one else is really. Maybe Guido knows a little bit.
Use magic device, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
He's just looking at it. He's like, these things are like all crafted probably by the artificer at some point. They need to be replaced. They're just shattered.
How about we all just roll, and if one of us rolls a 20, we know something.
How about if you roll a 1, the ship crashes? It's got to be give and take there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's get the navigator. I like that.
You're trying to talk to the navigator?
Yeah.
Well, I can definitely try to disable that.
Lionheart, you go back down there again, and like you're down there, just kind of healing that crew. Like your fuel cells are going to work for a little while longer. And
Did you help me?
Yeah, just drag it over. This up to there. Yeah. Okay.
Right back.
What are we going to do with her once we get her?
Stick her in a cage?
Or just throw her out?
Why? It's fuel. We can't let her go.
Building a house.
Tell any version of the Emperor.
I'm just building a house on you.
Snagged a wasp.
I'm just building a house.
Yeah, good point.
I'm just going to build a house.
You build your house out of sticks or house out of straw? Out of straw. Yeah, it's not going to work out though.
Unfortunately, her fate is sealed.
I almost think we should almost just leave her in there anyway until we're gone anyway. That way she doesn't have any chance of getting out as we're going or anything,
So, Lionheart, you do hear at some point, like you can hear some kind of muffled voices coming through the walls. There's a conversation that just happened.
So communicating.
Okay, make a perception roll.
Do it.
Did you help me, Dad?
Come on, Lionheart, roll some. Oh, there you go.
Not bad.
Oh, nice. Okay. You can hear like what are your coordinates and when was the ship taken and who has taken it? And you just I don't know what these things are, but the ship is being under control by an enemy force. And,
Oh,
Yeah.
crap. I look for a door. I'm going to.
there's a door that goes in there, but it's going to look like magically sealed. So you can try to bust it in. No, you gotta do stuff.
You do
I
have
can try
that
to-
magic sucking hammer.
I could try to pick that lock a little too, right? I mean, it's even though it's magical, it's part of my thing, right?
Aren't you flying it?
Yeah, you're
Last time, that's how we-
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess I would be just flying it.
Yeah, I'll try and see
It
what I
doesn't
can
hover
do.
real well right now.
I'm going to try and bust it down.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Maybe I'd be better off to bust through the wall.
Charge attack with your shield and just smash through it.
Okay, I'm going to try that. I'll charge attack with my shield and smash through it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Now, my combat to hit is much worse, but probably shouldn't be that hard to hit a door. This is just combat instead of melee.
No, it's still.
Okay, so you just boom, and it just kind of just like the whole thing rattles, and everybody up on deck is like, whoa! Like kind of feels this big lurch.
Are you sure? Because he hit an AC 18. He should hit that door with that.
Well, it's
That was,
magic.
he's got Pallet and Hama
He hits it, but
targeted.
he's doing damage.
No, I got you.
Yeah,
He's got
I was
somebody
just trying with my
targeted on
shield anyway. I was ramming it with my shield. But,
It's kind of bouncing off.
Yeah, you
All
got
right.
somebody on your combat tracker.
I start yelling, guys, could use a little help down here. Arikasi. I'm going to try it again.
I will come down and let me see something.
Boom!
Arikasi.
So at that point, Val here, you feel like a pulse go through the throne. It's like this just kind of painful energy.
I did it.
Ooh.
Oh.
So make another device roll, but just at 20. You have control right now, but you might. But something's trying to take it away.
And did I get a bless on me? So
Yeah.
I got plus
Yeah.
one.
Plus
20. Well, I didn't, that's 21. That's
Yeah, there
21.
you go. Yeah.
I didn't have the
put
plus
it back
one.
down. Like the rotors started to stop. They were slowing down. Just put them back up and started to feel the ship sink. And like as it kind of starts to turn just a little bit, you see what looks like this terrible black inky mushroom cloud just in the distance from where you came, just come rocketing up and just kind of fills the sky. And you hear like Liner, you hear like kind of screaming and then nothing, like silence.
Oh. From in the room?
Yeah. So somewhere near the red citadel, there's a huge explosion that has happened.
Wow. Guys, I think there's been a huge explosion somewhere.
Well, let's get through the door first.
Let's just go.
You got anything, Arikasi? Oh,
You know what? I hit the door. I'll hit the door hinges with acid spray.
Okay.
Acid spray.
Go ahead. Yep. Roll damage.
That's ingenuitive.
Mm-hmm.
That should give like Jason a big boost to like pull it off the hinges or something.
Right.
it's Lionheart deal.
Okay, so you kind of burn a couple of holes in it, like chemically there, and it's at that point too that like you see the seal, like the magical seal, kind of give way, and the door just swings open.
Oh, good job, Arikasi.
I stand behind.
Sweet.
I don't think that. I think she opened it. Be ready to dive out of the way of a fireball or something.
Yeah. I'm going to get to the side. I'm going to flank the door and push it open. Just like I did when I was first level, you know. Cautiously. Like a cop entering the air.
Careful.
Carefully.
Proceed with caution.
Yes.
I got to get these kids to bed.
Okay.
Oh, Hawkeye, use magic device. I could give you Eagle Splendor, and use magic device works with charisma.
That'd give me a +2 more.
+2 more. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I got to put these kids to bed, so
all right. Yeah,
I'll be trying to listen in, but my Bluetooth may not go too far.
All right, little Carrie kids.
Here, take her.
Good night, Carrie Clan.
Is it done? Then come back when you're done.
He said, "I'm going to keep my headphones on." Then he took them off.
He didn't want to sit there and talk to his kids, tuck his kids in while he's trying to like have headphones on. I go, no, wait, hold on.
Yeah, no, wait, no, I got a better idea.
Is the room dark? Like, I'm not standing in the doorway to take whatever's coming out in the face.
Right. I'm trying to find this picture.
Do you remember what we made? Because we sat there and we made like wands. And I made a haste wand and a couple of other ones.
Yeah, dude. That's your character is your character. I really don't remember. Like,
you're out of luck.
It's just too much to keep track of. Like, I know you did some stuff, but I don't remember.
I'll look back on Slack.
Yeah, it's probably in there somewhere.
Help me with the zigzag one.
The zigzag you want? Which one? This one?
No, that's not.
This one?
Yeah.
There you go. You just gotta drag it over there, kiddo. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Good job. Huh. I'll listen to. Hold on. Hold. Okay. Do that. Like that. Down. That's why. Oh, I see what it did. Okay. This is probably more time I need to spend on this. Man, trying to like hang out and watch TV like with the kiddo sometimes. Some of that stuff is like so mind numbing to me.
Oh,
Can't do it. Like,
What are you watching?
Gosh. So it's so tiring.
What are you watching?
Well, yeah, he's doing Three Little Pigs now. It's fine. It's like this interactive deal.
What'd I miss? Anything? Who's that?
That's the Navigatrix.
Why she got to be? She's just supposed to be like a nerdy navigational. She ain't supposed to look all like that.
Oh, I know it's all cool, too.
Although she does look pretty good, so.
Yeah, right.
Well, you threw a hook on the last Navigatrix we came across.
So you see that
planes always take multiple lives?
Mirror, like this big communications mirror. That's it. Instead of it on the wall, it's a big sphere that is like showing all these different images, and what you're seeing is like things flickering out. Boom, boom. They're all going out, and she's like looking up at them. She's like, "Where? Who? What's going on?" And like she's just like losing all these connections.
So I tell her, like I yell, I go, "Let us get out of here. We're all gonna die if you don't let it go." we
All right,
go.
so she has a blade in her hand, and she turns and looks. She says, "This is the Emperor's property. You are pirates."
As he's got his little chihuahua on his shoulder. I am not a pirate. How dare you?
Arr. I resemble that remark, matey.
I guess I'm still up with the ship, though. I really can't talk to her too much.
And like again, like all the ghost walkers, they don't have any pupils. They just have that kind of greened over eyes. They definitely look kind of otherworldly.
All right, so let's try this. What we did
Step
here with my
aside.
thing. Let's channel my spells into that into the diamond blade, like we were talking to get ready.
Okay,
for battle.
go ahead.
What did we say the save was?
My kids still are in bed, so I guess still got to go.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I'm going to step aside and let Mike cast spells into the
Okay.
room.
Well, Mike just like brings that big old blade down, and you just see energy start arcing down it, and then
Ooh.
Let's see what happens. Save versus. It's just what, a save, or what did we say?
What
No, it
happened
was
to Russell?
used.
Say it again, corporeal.
Read this. Use
And
magic
Dave.
device roll.
Dave mentioned he might be here.
Use magic device roll. Don't fail me.
Oh, nice. Good roll. It's not showing up though. Like your roll shows up. Mikey, we have to update your fantasy crowns, buddy. This is like trying to play any kind of online game with like a PS2 or an Xbox. You know, it's just not gonna work.
It was
Okay, so but it is 17, so that's fine. What spell do you want to do?
It was. Remember, we said it was a combination of speed or haste,
Right.
or grace, haste, and AC.
Okay. So go ahead and make it. You're gonna attack her then?
Well, I was just preparing in case.
Okay, yeah, you're ready. Like all of a sudden you're just like you're moving really fast. You can feel like this energy level protecting around you. And like she kind of squints a little bit at the blade in your hand. She just looks. Where did you get that?
I earned it.
Like she just takes like 2-3 steps back and she looks at this. Who are you people?
Presently, we're the people that need this boat. So, unless you'd like to meet this blade intimately, I suggest you step out and let us get out of here before whatever happened on the screen happens to us.
Where?
And then I yell like a maniac, "Surrender now, witch!" I'm still clanking the door.
You're the bad cop.
Yeah.
Don't make me come in there.
Witch.
So she looks like what? All right. What do you want to do? What is your intent?
Man, I don't want to spell this out for this chick.
Hell no, surrender.
I'm like, she's like looking over, and you just see all of these different images, like just going to black. Just they're all gone. They're all gone.
Well, we need to get out of here, so we're making a time jump.
Something has destroyed half of the Emperor's fleet in seconds.
Jump 400 years in the past, 400 years and a month, as a matter of fact. You know what? We have somebody working on it. We just need you out of this room.
Time jumps. You can't do any grand leaps now. The Chronomancer has forbid it.
Surrender, witch! Get out of the way, or we're dead
already
too.
on his shit list, so we're not worried about his.
Just look, human. This is so far above your ability to understand. But the Chronomancer had put a lock on our time jumps.
So there is no ability to jump time.
Not without his okay. And I certainly am having trouble communicating with any of the other fleets right now. Something happened where the Chronomancer decided that we could no longer jump, that we were no longer allowed, even though we had acquired so much more of the mother brain material.
Yeah, about that.
And then she like does like you. It's you. It's you're the ones.
Possibly.
You have all 4 artifacts?
Correct.
Well, perhaps the prophecies are true.
Prophecies. Are we aware of these prophecies?
Yeah, there's been hints here and there. There's some underlying. Go repeat. Okay.
Enunciate the prophecies you're speaking of.
It is said that a king will arise and out of the ashes and either save us or consume us.
We are trying really fucking hard to make the save part go, but you elves are making it really hard.
We are the last. We are the last line of defense, human, to save your souls.
Yeah.
I want to make my appearance in the doorway.
Swing
Wind
around.
blowing in my hair a little bit, a little
Yeah,
extra
you have
charisma.
to duck to
and
get
be
in
like,
there.
yeah, and I'm gonna be like,
She
It
takes
is us.
4 steps back, like her back's almost up against the chamber wall in the back, like she's got her blade in her hand.
yeah, I said we are here to help.
We're here to right the imbalance. Actually, we're here to stop the comet from smashing into the moon. That's our purpose. For that will end all
Yeah.
that you protect.
You can either help us or you can die like all your comrades are dying now. We're going to stop this.
We're going to try.
I said, what can I do? We are one of a few ships left, and you are not of this time.
We're making a time jump.
Oh, we're making.
You can help us.
What we're making.
We're making a time jump, and you can help us.
You know what? Hold on. Let's talk about this. Maybe we need to talk to the Chronomancer. Like, talk to him. Because if we can't time jump, all this squealing around is not going to do us any good.
So the Chronomancer would very much like to talk to you.
I bet you he's got his hands full now.
Can I ask you a question then? If we open communications with him, will he lock onto us? I need some sort of assurance that we're not going to get locked up for trying to talk to him.
You have very limited time to do that.
I understand.
Especially the fact that now
a way of talking to him without us being captured.
It's just a matter of time. When I establish a connection with him to let him know, I'm sure he's very aware that half the fleet's been destroyed. That he will quickly try to make the jump to where we are at with all of his forces.
So then talking to him's no good. I don't know. I need some people to talk about this with. I need my people.
Can we make the jump?
We cannot.
She's not without his okay. He has controlled all of the lines, all of the path on the ships. He's put a lock on all of them. Perhaps the artificer.
The one in the smoking crater back there.
Yes, well, that's certainly why we were coming to gather him, because he was the one person that built so many of these ships or has repaired them.
Yes, but we can't get to him. He's locked up tight, and there's a demon guarding his temple.
How can you get that?
Well, I observed his chambers to open at some point, and those golems came out, mechanical golems. What?
How can you get this picture away?
Yeah.
That's true. Maybe we could position ourselves at one of those entrances and go in when it opens.
Wait, what are we doing here? What's going on?
We
can't make the time jump because the Chronomancer has a lock on all these ships. And so we're talking to this lady. She's kind of coming around, and she's the one telling us we cannot make the time
What's her
jump.
charisma?
I don't know.
That's not the point, dude.
It is very much
All the navigatrix are on 17.
Hey, Jack.
It's looking like
trying to
it's-
contact the
There's like a resume they have to have, and it's like, what are the things? You're like, all right, you're hired.
Jeff,
it's looking like we're getting options though. We could talk to the chronomancer, but he's going to come try and get us, or we could try and go for the artificer.
Talk
Maybe
to the
one of these-
chronomancer?
Yeah, talk. to
Yeah,
him.
that's not a great option.
Yeah, I don't really think so.
Or
you
we
know,
go for the
it-
artificer.
Jeff, how are we going to get past the lock on time without talking to him?
That
We
was
get
just
the
a lock in
artificer.
those ships, right?
That's
No,
the other
there's
option.
a lock on all ships. The whole timeline is locked down. No time travel is possible presently without the chronomancer's express permission.
Unless we get the artificer, and then we could do it.
We tried that. There was a demon standing there. We ran away like girls.
But what about these openings? Maybe we could.
Right, they're
if we
open right
knew-
now.
Yeah, if we knew where one was at, if we could position ourselves for when it opens, we could jump in.
Let's
Possibly.
do it. I like it.
I don't know. I still think we need,
What's our options here?
as I said, communication with the.
With the chronomancer,
Yeah,
That's
maybe
one
work
option.
with them. We fucked
that's
up
one
time.
option.
We have fucked up time. We need a way of fixing this. This whole plot line is our doing.
Well, it's mostly all your fault. We're just trying to do good. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you got to blame Mike for most things. That's the
Hey,
problem.
that-
If somebody's going to talk to him, somebody has to stay back to save everybody that goes in jail. So I'll have to stay kind of back because
You
I'm the
know
one that can
what?
pick the
You guys
locks
can
and
all-
all
I
that
can all
stuff.
Put you down somewhere, and I'll talk to him if I have to. We just need to come up with a list of subjects that need to be come up or to be discussed.
Well, we need to hide the ship somewhere and let him. Even then, you can talk to him away from our ship.
We can only talk to him using the mirror on the ship.
Yeah.
Right.
So she was using these communication like mirrors, but they're
To
like
talk to the chronomancer? That's who she
Yeah.
was talking to?
No, she said that's if she was gonna. That was her next step. She was watching all the other communication mirrors were on the boats, and they all winked out one by one. She said half the fleet got destroyed. So she was going to try to contact the chronomancer, and then
So that was their lifeline. So when they blink out, that means they were destroyed, right?
she
Is that
says
what you're talking about?
they're gone. Like either something happened where they're just destroyed. Yeah.
Are we locked down? Our ship.
Yes.
Time jumps. Yes. She said as soon as all this mother brain got discovered, the chronomancer, and then she said something happened. She didn't know what it was because it's a need to know basis. The chronomancer locked everybody's ships down and didn't let time jumps happen. They all got excited because they hadn't had mother brain in a long, like thousands of years. And all of a sudden this surplus shows up and the chronomancer's like, no. You're going to like, we're going to, because he's, again, has probably one of the more longer lived of all of the.
What's his range to be able to control these ships and stuff?
She doesn't know. She says like, all she knows is that each ship supposedly has some sort of locked mechanism to prevent it from making a great jump, a great leap in time. It can do like temporal, like spatial jumps around, like, but not.
And the artificer would know how to overcome that, then, right?
That's what she's thinking.
So we got to go get the artificer.
But she also, we could certainly try to talk to the chronomancer. The longer you talk to him, the quicker he'll zero in on where you're at.
Oh, so we can talk for him a few rounds over the mirror.
Right.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So we got a few free rounds before he can
Right.
zero in on us.
Right.
All right. So
I'm just going to have you make rolls. That's what we're going to do.
We need to come up with
Okay.
what we're going to say, what we're trying to communicate.
And I think those should be the bonuses to the roll. If you say something really good, that'd be a bonus to the roll. If you say something really dumb, that'd be a negative.
I'm all right with that.
Who's gonna
I'm
do
doing
the
Eagle
talking here?
Splendor first.
Either
I got
you or
a
me,
good charisma.
Jeff.
Whoa. What about Lionheart?
You're a little too paragon
Yeah.
for them to deal with. Like
I have
you're
in
a very
diplomacy,
black-
I have a +6. Let's see. My bluff is also a +6.
My diplomacy is a +5.
Okay, so you're right there, one under me.
Yeah.
I
I thought I moved him up
+4.
last level, but
I'm a +4. Plus, I could do Eagle Splendor. I'd be a +6. 6.
Yeah, but if you did Eagle Splendor on me, I'd be +8. And then plus the bless, that'd be +9. What else? Is there any other bonuses?
All right, look, before we start worrying about the math,
yeah.
let's worry about the message. What are we
Okay.
trying to accomplish?
Well, you wanted to talk to this chronomancer. What are you going to say? We screwed up so much. You got to let us go back and fix it. He's going to say, no, you're arrested. I'll go back and fix it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have the artifacts. We're trying to stop the Voidstone comet from smashing into the moon, freeing the Dragon Mother and destroying this planet.
But that happens in the future, not here, right?
But it's coming. I mean, it's he'll know what we're talking about. That's our intent.
How many rounds do we think we got over this mirror, Kurt?
So usually you get like about less than a minute.
And that's 6 rounds then? So we get like 4 to 5 questions?
Yeah, there we go. You're gonna start rolling every question. Get the roll. -2, -4, -6.
All right, let's do it. Mike, you seem like you know what you're talking about more than we do. Let's see what you got.
So like, she kind of looked over her shoulder. Well, human, are you ready?
Hold on.
Whoa, wait. I'm going to cast Eagle Splendor on you.
Thank you. But wait a second. Before we make the call, we need the escape plan. Because we can't just go, run away, and then we don't have a place to jump. So we need to spatially jump somewhere. So we need a destination.
Well, we won't be able to jump. We're locked down. We won't be able to jump.
We can spatially jump. We can't chronologically jump.
Oh. We got to get the artificer out here, really. So why don't we get the artificer out here and then talk to this guy?
We were talking about doing a chronological jump because we couldn't get the artificer out.
No.
Right?
I really didn't hear you. Mike, you're kind of far away from your mic.
I said we were doing a chronological jump because we couldn't get to him. We were going to save his family and him.
Right.
Point of
but if we can't jump now, then it kind of changes our plans a little bit if we can't jump right now.
So, okay, well, then this is a stealth. If we go with the get the artificer thing, this is a stealth mission requiring you to go down and find out the opening and yank that fucker out and get her on our ship.
I think that's the adventure is jumping down there when that hatch opens up, going down there, and we go down there and adventure.
What
get
hatch?
The Chronomaster.
What are you talking about, hatch? And how is the demon not standing directly on a hatch when it opens?
No. There was entrances where the golems came out.
Those are entrances. The giant golems.
The big golems that
you weren't here last time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So apparently he released some sort of attack force on the demons.
Sort of.
Pretty much.
He kind of released it more on his own army because half his army got possessed by the demons, and so these giant golems. There's the picture. They came out and they destroyed all the possessed dwarves. And then since that time, there's been a mechanical porthole that's opened one more time, and that's when this bomb thing or whatever went off. So that would be our entrance, is the mechanical porthole that opens up.
All right, is the demon still there?
He's in the temple, we think.
Well, he's trying to get to the artificer too.
Right.
He can't get past the gate guards or anything.
My question to you is, if we take him outside of his little hidey hole, how are we going to stop Malbosia from just going, thank you, and taking off with it?
We're running away.
Well, I can turn us all incorporeal. We'll fly away. That's the plan.
Well, then try and get into his thing. I mean, seriously. Find that little hidey hole and go incorporeal and go in there. Talk to him.
No, that's what I mean. I can do it with us all. So we all can go incorporeal together and just go.
Okay.
Let me see. And it lasts forever, too. I think I should just do it at the beginning because it lasts like crazy amount of time.
All right. Well, we can try that before we talk to the artificer if we can't get him.
You mean before we talk to the chronomancer?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. All right. Well,
The plan.
1 hour per. So
Like it?
our plan is I'm gonna use this wind walk on us all.
Okay.
That's from the staff, Rothlotep's staff, or not?
Hmm?
Yeah, I think it's Rothlotep's staff, the Icy Diamond staff. It casted at 12th level.
Okay.
Wind walk, and it turns us all incorporeal. We can fly at 600 feet per round,
Oh,
60 miles per hour.
How many cards did I have left on it now? It's got to be getting pretty low.
It's got 23 and it takes 5, so
Okay. Okay. That's what I thought.
18. So, but it lasts for an hour per level, and it takes us 5 rounds to turn back and forth.
Right.
That's pretty crazy.
So, yeah. So what are you doing with the plan?
We're gonna go down in the hole.
It's
When
like
that hole opens up.
no, that's Windwalk is a tough spell.
Oh, that's super tough.
Yeah.
I was
Well-
like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's super tough. Well, okay. So you're gonna go back. You're gonna Windwalk.
We're gonna go through the hole, one of the holes where that opened up.
You're gonna Windwalk from the
We're gonna try. We're gonna go try to find the artificer.
Okay. All right. So who stays on the ship?
we'll leave
monster.
Rusty
Guido.
for now.
No, I think Dim. Well, no, maybe not Dim alone.
Why don't we leave
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dim and Guido.
About it. What could possibly
Maybe
go
we
wrong?
should, maybe we should take this NPC chick with us.
No. She doesn't. I don't need her just fucking up the works. However, she happens. She just needs to go in a room somewhere.
She's Marika, the navigatrix.
You know what? We try
Might
to
be an
explain to
effort.
Marika that the world's going to end, and you're actually helping save the world
Yeah, I mean,
here.
she was listening. She was listening. She's just like, yeah, half my fleet just got destroyed. So,
So don't. So I tell her like we're not crazy. We're not. You know, blah blah blah.
I
Oh,
I will
she
give
saw the
you-
diamond blade.
I will give you a half an hour. If I don't hear from you in half an hour, I'm calling the chronomancer.
Make it 2 hours, and that's fine.
1 hour.
We need some time for fuck me. I mean, we're not just
1
going to
hour.
walk down and go, hey.
1 hour and 12 minutes.
1 hour and 10 minutes.
Done.
She goes over and spins a couple hourglasses. All right. Good
And
luck.
then we tell Russ, if we're not back in an hour 10 minutes, you got to deal with her.
Right.
Guido.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like leaving without a cleric going here though.
Yeah.
A cleric's
We
pretty
shouldn't
nice
be
to have.
fighting. That's the whole point.
So let's bring this chick with us. That's a good idea. What's her name?
Marika. She's like, no,
Why?
I'm not going there.
The world's gonna end if you don't.
Well, half of my fleet just got destroyed. Where you are going, I have no desire to go there.
But we're gonna go back and fix everything, and we have to go this way to fix everything.
Well,
You could be part of that. You could be a hero.
I'm not
You
part.
could be.
I get it.
I'm not part
You
of the
could
problem.
be.
No,
You could be
let's-
part of the plot line.
No. No. There's no reason for her to go.
She's a target. It's an extra target. What do you mean, no
Right.
reason?
Did you
Just
see her
to hide
picture?
behind- unnecessarily complicated.
You always need an extra NPC with you. That's just the extra target. One extra round to
Right.
save your life.
Could you cowboy up and just straight up go, please? Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So off you go, and you windwalk forms. You start zooming over there super fast. You get like you're getting within about 2 miles of the whole place, and you just see there's just this terrible black vortex like swirling around all over the place. Like it's like this cloud, and you
What
see
is that black? What is the black vortex?
well a few like you see a few figures staggering off, dwarves, off away from the haze and the mist. They're heading south back towards Brimstone.
Can I see if that's like Voidstone sickness, like a tear in the multiverse?
From where you're at right now, no, you're in air form. So
That's kind of what I was thinking, something like that. Do you guys want to fly up and take a closer look?
We just need to find the hole. Now,
Yeah, go,
now
go.
that's-
Yeah.
If you can't find the hole, you
We are on the
got a
clock.
problem.
Cursory glance, but
Kerr, we get in there quick
get in the hole. Okay, all right. So like you
before it closes up.
okay, so you just you're zooming along, and you hit that black cloud, and you realize that it is Voidstone. Like
Oh.
you
Oh
immediately.
wait, no, I don't want to go through no black cloud. What are you talking about?
That's
No,
what-
not through a black. No, I didn't know there's a black cloud we have to go through.
Yeah. But like,
Obviously, we will not go into any black
Okay, okay.
cloud.
so you pull up. Right, yeah, you back up.
So, can we go around the black cloud,
So
or is the black cloud?
Black Cloud is centered on the Red Citadel. So that whole area, about a mile square, is all. There was a huge, massive amount of Voidstone released right here.
I can't
All
go.
our
Doesn't
stuff
say-
with us?
Don't we
We're
have like a
purple?
tornado spell or something that removes those effects? Something like that.
No.
I can cast Wind Blast out of that staff.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, it's a fucking hurricane of Voidstone.
Can you cast
You don't
spells when
think
you're in purple?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, from where again you're at this edge, you look and you see like 20 or 30 Al Haladin dinosaurs. You see probably a couple of those northern dwarves, all kind of in forming like a small platoon or cadre, and they're all heading south out of that hole. Out of it, so they're just covered in black soot, and they just look like they're staggering around. Burn marks all over them.
Yeah, those people are not in good shape. I can't go in that. It'll literally kill me. So
We can't go into one of those holes without going through any other void.
Yeah, it's a huge fog cloud now area.
Is there any other ways down around here like that we could? Because we're in corporal. I mean, is there any like cracks or,
You can start looking around. Yeah, start investigating.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Fly
I mean,
around,
we've got a little
use
bit of
perception.
Time, so.
Stay away from any black clouds.
Right.
Kind of go around the. So what are we rolling here? Perception?
Perception roll.
Any bonuses?
No, don't just roll whatever your skill roll is. Do you see like you don't see any cracks or openings, but you do see it looks like a few of your people that are now moving back east.
17, Kurt.
Kind of a similar thing, like they're just like dazed and staggered and just like wandering off. And then you rolled a 17, Mike. Okay. Nope. So actually, at that point, as you study it enough, you see that the entire, like within 2 miles, 3 miles, is dead, like elementally dead, and they're just these black tendrils, like arcing off in every direction, like quickly spreading out across. From that point.
Well, that doesn't sound real good.
Yeah, spider
Ooh.
web.
That's
Magic.
pretty bad. I mean,
So what does that mean?
It means that the world is. That spot through the multiverse is now dead. Whatever plane you come across, that location is now dead.
just the
Is
magic.
so we can't get to get to the artificer. That's what that means, then, right?
Correct.
Whoa,
No,
wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
can't. You guys can walk in, but I can't. Any sort of
Right.
magical protection right now, the demon's gone. Whatever it is, it's gone. You guys, if you strip yourself of magic, can walk in. I cannot.
I'm sticky.
Yeah. Let's go back to the ship and drop all our magic. We'll just strip down and go. Oh, I'm serious. We just gotta make it.
Fine. That's fine. Just like that. You're like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
I
it.
don't.
We're gonna
I
strip
don't.
everything
I don't
off.
really like. I don't like this idea. Stripping
Well,
off.
yeah, it
Strip
makes
it
you
off.
vulnerable.
Go in the buff. I mean, we're not going for a fight. We're going to try and convince him to come and help us.
Parlay.
I would, Lionheart.
Parlay.
It would actually kill me to go in there. Like,
Yeah. So Arakasi is this crazy hybrid of a magical creature and a human. Like, so he would not survive like Voidstone to him is the biggest threat of all of you because it like basically would kill him.
so I can't join you, or I would go.
Well, here, Ericas, can you hold my stuff?
Go wash your hands.
Sure.
And Val, here, you don't want to do it? I mean, I'll go.
Well, I
Strip
don't.
off my stuff.
You
I'm
know,
going.
my guy without magic is not. All I can do. There's nothing I can do without magic.
Dude, you can
You know.
talk. It's all you're
All we're gonna
going
do
in
is
to
talk.
right now.
You just don't have that magic talk. You know that magic talk. It's just
I don't think we're gonna be able to. What are we gonna talk to? There's probably monsters down there guarding them, right?
No, any sort of monsters would be dead due to the magic.
Not the constructs. They're not magical.
They are magical.
So now
No,
you
they're not.
see kind of like while this discussion is happening, you're like all hemming and hawing about all. You see about 40 more dwarves come up, and they all have ghost walkers like tied to posts, and they're just carrying them off south. And the ghost walkers look all messed up. They look bad.
Sure, because they are magically addicted to what they've been doing.
Yeah.
So their connection to magic was how they powered themselves. You guys don't have that problem. You can walk right into that cloud and nothing will happen to you.
Right.
Well, I'm a wizard.
But yeah.
Does that affect
I'm
me?
gonna call you that.
It may blank your spells for the day.
I mean,
you got a lot of things. You know? I am a wizard.
I am surely a wizard.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You got your card carrying member of the union.
Right.
You pull out your card. No, look.
Yeah.
I'm the union.
Yeah, I don't like that idea.
Now here, not into it.
Yeah.
It may have
naked. You want me to go in naked?
Jeff won't do it because the next step is to talk to the chronomancer. That's the next step. So
I'll go.
That's fine.
I will take the ring to Mordor. Okay, so Lionheart, you just start taking stuff off?
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, if I see you carried off, I'll come grab you and we'll just planar hop and get out of there.
We attach a rope to him.
You know, their Arikasi, that if he steps into that cloud, that's it. Like you can't go get him.
No. If I see him come out.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
If I see you come out, I will come over and I'll tell Guido to heal you.
Why do you say if? If. I mean, we only have an hour here, so I'm taking the stuff off.
Come
down
back
to my skivvies.
Okay. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And land. And then just start walking in there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so so you're going in. No hammer.
No hammer.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to go in.
Going in. Okay.
And I think I'm going to go in through the entrance.
Okay. So you head to the entrance.
Yeah, because I don't know any other way, and I got to be quick.
And you're kind of like you're like walking through this like haze and fog and all of that, and you definitely feel this tingle and this like really unsettling feeling. Like you feel very alone, and you realize that like all of your like paladin abilities are also dampened. Like all of your like auras and all that stuff are all kind of getting like knocked down. So you feel disconnected. So you feel this is the most alone you felt in a long, long time. Like
it's like Superman in the chamber when they take all his powers away. He comes
out
because this place is dead magically.
Where's all my friends too?
Yeah. All right. And as you're walking, you see that there are just wrecked ships everywhere, smashed up, and there are like just Al Haladin just butchering ghost walkers all over the place. Like it's just a massacre going on. Like it completely turned the tables on what was going on. Like you've seen it on this small scale, but now it's on this grand like battle scale, and it is not pretty. You're just walking through this horror as you go there, and you see as you get a little bit closer where the entrance is, you see these periscopes popping up and tracking you as you're going, and then you hear like the whirs of gears, and they're obviously very mechanical and not magical, and they're kind of following your moves. And as you get a little bit closer, here, and then the whole big grinding platform slowly opens itself up. And you see this big, like metallic level just raise up out of the ground and stop, like right there.
Okay, I stop and I turn.
Okay,
and I look, and I go get on it.
Okay, and you just see like dwarves just dragging off, and you also see a couple paladins like that are just kind of standing around, like they all look like they're just been in the middle of a nuclear blast. They look all confused. They kind of look strangely at you and like, Captain, where are you going?
Find the artificer.
Best of luck.
Completely outside of their thing. Completely.
And, yeah, like
Thanks.
right now, the aura's not there. They're like, yeah, it's everything.
Well,
All right, so
you know, it's a battle aftermath. I get it.
close above you and just gets really dark. And as it gets dark, all of a sudden you see blue flames start to ignite, like little light sources, like gas light starts to light up the whole place. And you feel yourself lowering, and you must be going down, way down, a mile down. Like you're just traveling, and like you hit this big cavern floor, and it's just spread out probably another 400 or 500 yards wide, and all of a sudden you see gas lights flicker on. And as they flicker on, you see 10, 20, 30, 40 of those big armored mechs, like all just standing there. And there's like clouds of steam and vapor, and like you can see there like numerous ones of them have been like they started, and they're kind of just rumbling and idle right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of just yelled down the hall, Artificer! this is Lionheart.
And at that point, two of like the like big mechs like whir, and they just start stomping towards you.
Artificer!
We're gonna see if Lionheart's
Look at Bel here, just eating popcorn again.
The peanut gallery here. You're not helping.
All right, so like those two in front, just like fists come up and they just start to smash down on you.
Jason, remember, the artificer is being held captive here. This isn't his place. He's being held captive. So you're yelling for him. He's in a cage somewhere, captured.
Well, you don't know for sure. Like this
No.
might be the cage.
Well, not a cage, but you know what I mean. Like
He is,
you know, there's going to be guards. No, he's their captive. So
Well,
you're yelling for him.
I'm going to do my best to run and dodge these things.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. All right. So I will do a quick couple of rolls here.
And I still am going to keep yelling. And I'm going to do my
right
kind of paladin call. And I'm yelling, I come in peace.
Okay. One of them, like you dodge out of the way, and the other one just goes crack and just sends you flying. And
my purple. Ooh, that's a lot. My purple.
So it just sends you kind of sliding across the floor. Knock back.
I'm gonna just continue on. I'm gonna get up and run. I'm gonna lay on hands.
You can't. Like you go to like lay on hands yourself, and it's gone.
Artificer, I come in peace. We have the items of power. We need your help.
And you kind of hear like this, like, halt, 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 shut down, shut down. And
That was it. Items of power. People hear that. Oh,
good move. Good move.
Uh-huh. He perked up. Okay, give them to me.
Who's eating chips?
Who's eating chips?
That would be Mr. Jeff. You have headphones on, you chucklehead.
And yet I can hear.
Yet I can hear it.
Do you hear the cackling too?
Young.
Those are Aldi's saltine pretzels. They're awesome.
Aldi's has some good stuff. You gotta know what to get.
When the salty parrot finally powers down, this is what you
That's
get.
good. That's your familiar.
All right.
Kurt's
Did
looking
this
confused.
go anything
Yeah,
like
I
you
just
were
lost it.
expecting it to, Kurt?
All right.
All right, go on.
I figured I would just strip down because this is the one shot we got to just walk in here, in this cloud of void stone. Other than that, we're never going to get in.
Good move.
Yeah, because this cleared out the demons, cleared out the magical
Right.
rocks.
No. That one there? Okay. You did? Good. Trying to find my there he is. Okay.
So did this go anything like you were supposing it would, Kurt?
Sort of, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I definitely I had some thoughts, but I just know I have no idea. I never know what you guys are gonna do. Jeff stealing a ship last time. I was like, oh yeah, okay, that totally is. Let's go that way. See what happens. Okay. So Lionheart, you see if I can drag it over. This figure just kind of come limping out of the gloom with a chain around his neck. And it's this really thin chain, but it's very silvery and it kind of sparkles a little bit. And the eyes are all milked over and just kind of like, human?
Yes, Artificer, I'm human. I'm a paladin. My name is Lionheart.
Why are you here? Artifacts. Where are the artifacts? I don't smell.
Artificer, we have all 4 of them, sir. And we know what happened to your family a couple of months ago.
No, that was years ago. Years ago.
What has happened to your family 400 years ago?
Years ago, yes.
Sorry. There's a great evil. There's a great evil in this land, and we are coming requesting your help to fight it, and your help to know how to fight
it. I've had to destroy all of the best creations I've ever made over the last 500 years because those stupid elves don't know how to deal with it.
Yes, we know they don't. But we feel we want to travel back in time and deal with it before it starts.
That's what they want. How will that fix anything?
Well, we believe that this is how.
He's just kind of coming up close to you. I smell dwarf on you. Do you have any dwarf companions?
I do, sir. And an elf.
What kind of?
We're Lionheart, Ericasi, Valhir, Dim, Guido, the dwarf, and I give the titles and all that.
Yeah. Do you wear mail crafted by a dwarf?
I do.
Where is it now?
Well, I stripped everything off because of the black cloud of void stone.
Ah, yes. Well, probably a good choice.
I did not come for a fight. I just came to ask for your guidance or help if you would choose to come in with us.
I cannot come. I have sworn to always remain here.
But we have a ship, and we would like to make a time jump so we can use these our artifacts to help stop all of this and prevent it. We believe we may have caused it.
And you would never be a prisoner in the first place.
You're not here. You're not here. You didn't want to go into no magic world, so you just let Lionheart.
Throw me to the wolves.
Yeah.
Right.
Has your dwarven? He's like takes a big step. Has your dwarven companion ever encountered machines like these? And he points to all the big mechs around.
Yes, he has. He's piloted one once, similar.
And like the eyes kind of pop open a little bit, and you're looking like you can see that they're just so old that he's lost his sight a long time ago. He did. Where was it? Was it south? Near Brimstone?
Yes.
Oh, then it's true. They still exist.
What's true?
The Fairest Titans. The originals. Said there was a vast army of them created to throw down Rathotep.
Ooh. Yes, we've come across one of them.
My clan, we built those 3,000 years ago.
Oh, Mom.
It was very powerful, very excellent creation.
And so what do you want?
We want your help. If you can't come with us, can you help us? Tell us, how are the these articles of power supposed to be used? And can you tell us how to unlock our ship so that we can time jump back to correct all of this?
Well, I'm sure that Chronomancers locked them all down. That's why they couldn't get away. I was able to destroy them all, and I'm still sad about that.
But when about? Did you have to destroy them all?
Just minutes ago.
Just minutes.
I sent up one of my mechs with the largest quantity of this void stone that we possessed.
I see you're very ancient and very wise. Can you help us and guide us? How do we combat this evil?
Well, the Black Gate cannot open again. For if it does, the world is gone.
Open the gate.
What can we do with the articles of power? You've heard all the legends there about us. But we need some guidance here.
Perhaps you shouldn't let the Desert King awaken? There are many in the world that want to see Rathotep return, both below and above. You need to stop this.
Not in the plans. Try to take
Yes, that's what we want to do, but we think we need to time jump to do it, and that's why we need your help. Could you come with us to fix the ship?
As long as his breath has not been released into the world, his body is still sealed tight, and his mind is still deep down in the sea, and his blood still is kept in the heart of the volcano. There is no worries.
Well, there was
He takes a big step. Oh no!
there was a small incident with a jar that's been magically sealed, and
Bad prophecy. The steps are in motion. I cannot do anything to stop that.
you have nothing left here. Can you come with us and help our ship and repair our ship?
Like he pulls at the chain. He says, "Every link of this chain is a child that I have saved of my family by not leaving. If I leave, the Ghostwalkers will destroy my entire family. And I have the word of my clan.
If you don't, the Desert King will destroy all of them anyway."
Make a persuasion roll.
You got Eagle Splendor, +2.
No, he doesn't.
he doesn't.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Go
Dang it.
raw dog. Go raw dog.
Raw
How about
dog.
diplomacy? How about diplomacy?
That's what he came into the world with. Diplomacy's fine, yeah. That's fine. Whatever is higher.
Okay, all right, come on. Roll high. And this is my fault, so I don't expect you to let me correct it now, but I never added more skills to my stuff, I don't think. Anyway.
We were just talking about we never use skills. Now we're using like 5 times this time. No fight skills.
Kind of weak.
Yeah, he kind of shakes his head. This human, this fight is not mine. I will gladly repair your ship, but you're going to have to wait. at least several weeks until this dissipates, until I can open the gate and not worry about the air, the very air, destroying magic.
Talk to him some more to persuade him, Jason.
Yeah.
Make one roll. Make one roll. He's
I'll try one more time.
Yeah.
But we didn't earn any rerolls here.
Yeah.
This is a free reroll.
I'm trying to blow on this dice, but it's a digital die.
Use your mouse.
Oh my god!
No, like, you see, like there were some lights in the back that were starting to light up, and they just go dark. He's like, "No, you probably wouldn't know how to control this thing, so I'm going to have to wait."
Can't you give us any help whatsoever? We have the items of power.
He said he'd fix our ship, right?
Yes. I'll fix your ship if you're going to have to wait some time before this clears to get to be able to get it in here without it being damaged by the vapors.
Is there anything I can do for you? Maybe a trade.
Oh, there you go. Start negotiating. There you go. Keep going.
An item. A quest. Anything.
Well, your general has already sworn a bond of alliance with my brethren, with the Grand Sultan. Perhaps if you could ensure that when we need it, that we have your word that you will come to our aid.
And this would be an alliance with my commander.
Yes,
Also.
with your paladin force. You are captain of the.
Yes.
Correct, yes. So.
Yes, I believe.
Not going to be here. Don't make that promise. Don't do it.
I believe that I can give that promise if I am here and able. Yes.
I smell your honesty and your truth.
It's sickening.
And so he kind of looks up to him. He says, "You see that gemstone there?" And like he points out, there's like this red ruby that's kind of set into the roof of this building. And again, it's a huge hangar. I mean, there's got to be tons of stuff in here. You can't even see what's all in there. But he says, when the sun rises in the west and its light shines through there, then my chains will be broken and I shall be set free. And my burden with the Ghost Walkers is over.
Okay. So it's sunrise.
So when the sun rises in the west, I will call upon you to aid me.
Sun never rises in the west.
Yet. And
Okay.
so he kind of shuffles over, like the chain kind of dangling behind him, and like he kind of like turns some knobs and levers, and you see some other lights come up, and you see that there are like just a bunch of like parts and gears and tools and all that, and he kind of digging through some things, and everything's very immaculately kept. It's all beautiful, like engineer's shop. And he hands you this glass. He says, "Shatter this vial, and the locks the Chronomancer has put upon your ship, the parasites, will be destroyed."
Well, our ship is sort of damaged too. Do you maybe have?
That's what I'm saying.
One?
No, but it's not. The Red Mantis isn't destroyed. It's just got those parasites. We can
Red Mantis is a better ship anyway. So yeah, like let's take the Red Mantis instead.
Okay.
The Chronomancer has placed what we like to call timekeepers on your ship to track you. They are part living, part mechanic, part magic.
This vial will take care of it.
Yes.
Perfect.
Don't be on board when you smash it, though.
Don't be on board when we smash it.
It's dangerous.
How long do we have to wait to get on board? After
So within an hour. An hour, it should be clear.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what about like are we able to do some mechanical repairs to it ourselves?
You're not there,
Like
Jeff?
some of the.
You aren't there.
What's going on? Huh?
You're not there, Jeff.
What do you mean I'm not here?
You
You're
didn't go
down there
in.
talking to the dwarf.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it's just all
I was into it. Hey.
I got all Lionheart. So Lionheart, that's what you do this vial.
Yeah.
And he says, as far as repairs go, if you come back in several weeks, or if you find a way to blow the winds and the dust off, then you may get here with your ship. Otherwise, don't bring your ship anywhere near this place.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Artificer.
Yeah, buddy, you got unplugged. So I'm gonna let him charge back up again. Okay.
Okay, so I give him a bow and say, "Well, you have my word," and I take off.
Thank you, human. We will meet again. It is prophesized.
I take off running.
Okay. And like you see those mechs just kind of following you along.
Okay, and I run all the way back to these guys.
Okay.
It's not true.
We got to hurry and get that back to that ship.
Okay. All right.
What you call
So,
the chronomancer.
you go back up and you see now that that there's just like dead ghost walkers all over the place, and the dwarves have all massed up and are marching everybody south, like to go to Brimstone. And you remember when you first were in Brimstone that they had gathered like the diplomats and the people that were in town to gather to gather stuff in Brimstone. When they first revolted, that's when they started like kicking everybody off and causing all these executions. So that's probably where they're headed. So okay. Back out of the dark cloud, and there's Val here waiting for you.
Right now is a good time if we can get some more brain, because there's all these crashed ships.
I know. I thought about that. I was thinking that myself.
We gotta let's send one person back to our ship that we were on. Tell her not to call the chronomancer, and two of us can go get some mother brain.
And then we're gonna take the red mantis now, right?
And then we'll go back to the red mantis with the new mother brain and this stuff. I tell it, I got this stuff. It's gonna.
Well, I'm still in corporal. That lasts for a while. Kurt, I'm gonna fly 60 miles per hour
Right.
around our ship.
Okay.
And see if there's any other down ships around there.
Not outside of the danger zone. Like that's
Okay. What would it take in the danger zone to go in there try to get some mothership or mother brain?
You would have to walk in there naked.
Yeah, you gotta walk in.
What is going on around those ships? Are people moving? I mean, what's happening around there?
You just see that looks like there's just kind of looting going on, where there's like paladins are clambering over stuff, like kind of what you're doing, what you want to do is happening.
I'm gonna go in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in there and find some paladins and tell them who I am and say, listen, I need some mother brain. Collect some.
All right. So like you see, like they've got stones and stuff, but like all of this like magic stuff that they have is all black and crusted and broken. Like they have like the Plains Elves artifacts. Like those things are most of them are all destroyed. Some of them might be powerful enough that they're just dampened, but most of it's all just completely destroyed. And you remember the mother brain was stored within the actual captain's chair. And you look in the captain's chair, it's like this black, kind of crusted up, cracked mess.
I go and I smash it a little bit and see if there's anything good left in it.
Okay. Like you go to smash it and you just see like the stuff inside just wither away. The dust.
It's no good anymore. Okay, I come back out. That's the mother brain in there.
Well, we got 3 jumps, right?
Yeah, 3 jumps.
So we'll be okay with 3 jumps.
Once
I mean,
the wind turns down, we can collect more later.
I don't know. I think they're collecting right now.
It's all bad.
Yeah, because those clouds destroyed it, right? I mean, it's magical brain.
Like there's just like this sandstorm around here, but all the sand is void stone. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, we got 3 good pieces. Let's just.
Yeah. How much time do we have left before this lady calls the chronomancer? We need to go back.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
You're running out of time.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
We go back there.
Actually, yeah. So we'll get. So back to the Red Mantis.
Yeah, and I put my clothes back on when we get there.
We
Oh
do
no,
get Guido. He's
not the
still in
Red Mantis.
closet.
We need to go back to the new ship
Okay, new ship.
and get Guido. And
Okay.
everybody.
And then we got to drop the vial over the red mantis.
You can do
The
that.
vial takes.
We can split party on doing that. I don't care. I'll go do it.
Yeah, they're by each other. So I go do that, Kurt.
You smash it.
I'll
Okay.
yeah.
So you can see like rats off a sinking ship. These little things just start going there, just dying all over the place.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
We're getting everybody kind of gathered up and stuff to get on the red mantis again.
Cool. Now I want to talk to this lady's a wood elf, not a ghost, or is she a ghost walker?
She's ghost walker. Yeah.
The navigator. Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if she'd want to come with us.
Kill her.
Well, I'm not going to kill her.
Melania's like, she's very loyal to the Emperor.
Kill her now.
Eric Cossi, established long ago, enemy combatants are dealt with swiftly and terribly.
But do you really want to kill her when we got these cages we got to fill anyway?
We can fill them with zombies. We don't need her.
Oh, yeah. We can't use living people for those.
Sure we can.
That would just be wrong.
No problem.
Very unpaladin-like.
Right. Oh, yes. Very unpalatable.
Don't look.
Like, she's definitely, like, kind of on edge, just kind of watching you guys. Like, what are we doing? Are we done here? I would like to return the ship back to the capital.
Would you like?
I take Val.
She doesn't know any of our plans anyway. We never were, you know.
Hey, Val. Can
Yep.
I talk to you outside for a minute?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Sure. What's going on?
You can't because Val's not there. Val went to the other ship.
Well, I mean,
he went to the Red Mantis to get it.
Well, I just dropped that thing and then I came back.
Lightheart's just tightening the buckles back up on his arm. Like, okay, all right.
Hey, Val. Drive the
I'm
ship
listening.
into the storm. Drive the ship
Do
into
what?
the storm. I says drive the ship into the storm and then hop off. That'll take care of everything. It won't kill her. It'll completely destroy the ship. She can't talk to the Chronomancer, and she'll have all of her magic wiped out. You don't want to kill her. Drive the ship into the storm.
It's not a bad idea. You could drive the ship too, though. Why don't you do it for fun?
Magic.
You haven't got to roll much. You haven't got to roll much tonight.
Void stone.
That'd be fun. Dive off the ship at the end.
Into the storm. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'll do that, Kurt. That's a good idea.
You're driving into the cloud?
Yeah, I just set it on cruise control and fly off.
All right.
You know, let it go right in there.
So at some point, you hear come on, like, what have you done?
By the way, we harvest. Wait. Before that happens, we harvest the mother brain.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's how you got the other
two. Yeah.
You got 3 on there. Yeah. You got 3 good jumps. Okay, you've got 3 good jumps. So where's the plan?
So we got the Red Mantis back. It's all clean and
all clean. Like Valor sits back in the throne. He's like, oh yeah, when do you want to go?
Okay.
And so we don't think we need that artificer anymore, then, right?
Well, no, not really. I mean, he can build this ship, repair this ship. I mean,
so we could go back in time sometime before he was captured and talk to him.
But
we don't have to go there now because we were talking about going there.
We're kind of building the world. You know, this character's out there now, and you can use him how you see fit. So, you probably don't need to go. I don't know, unless you want him to be on board. I mean, the team
would change. It would change history.
Right yeah.
Yeah, we're already fucking we're just giant redacting entire just storylines in history right now.
Yeah, there's been some effects, that's for sure.
We don't need him right now, but he told me about these Titans. Remember the giant golem?
Yes.
That there's a whole army of them, and that the Desert King cannot be awakened. I think we should go back to before
we awakened him some.
Yes.
That wasn't too long ago.
Before we ever destroyed that soul jar.
Now, we need to figure out what we want to accomplish here. We're running around, putting out fires, starting more fires, running back, putting out more fires, starting more fires. We're literally like the seeds of chaos, just running through time, fucking making ripples. We need to focus on what we're trying to accomplish. And that has always, our goal has always been to stop the moon.
Okay, I'll keep her inside.
The comet from smashing into the moon. That is end time. That is Mother Dragon release. That is what we're trying to avoid. That's also where a giant void stone will hit a magic moon, and it may actually destroy the whole multiverse. So
okay, how do we do that? Not too hard, huh?
We couldn't move the moon far enough. Because
so the question is when do we go back in time to? What's the right time?
That's the thing is that an incremental nudge at a certain time if I remember the information, I can't even fucking remember where we got it from. But when we said we wanted to try and move the moon, we couldn't do it because any force we brought to bear wouldn't move it far enough. So we had to do it sooner to actually just make it miss the moon. That was what we were trying to do.
How can we move a moon?
Well, so that was the thing. Is like there was like the Earth Titans were saying if you would have changed this way in the past, the path of because again this green comet, all it is just the skull of one of the Queen of Dragons, like most chosen, that was cut off by Rathotep with the Diamond Blade, and so it's just out there hurtling through space. And it's on its path to smash into the moon to free her. But if you diverted its path like 2,000 years, 1,000 years in the past, whatever, that might change it.
Right. And that's what we were trying to figure out what we do. And then we just kept getting caught up with other Keystone Cop bullshit of Chronomancer, Artificer, and all that other stuff. We've lost focus on what we're trying to do here. So that's what we're trying to do is stop the destruction of Bolarium. Right? Am I missing something?
But again, like because nothing is easy, like so there's this like duality. There's the dragons and there's the demons. Both want Bolarium. They want to feast on on the mortals that are there and rule. So the Rathotep in the past, like basically defeated the demons by using the dragons.
Or defeating the dragons by using the demons, you're saying?
What? No, so he closed the black gate, like the worlds below opened up, and like those big big pillars that like all the energy comes from. That's kind of the points of the gate opened up, and the demons were coming through, and he basically used the dragon staff to control some of the dragons, and then went in and slew threw Malbolgia down back into the fiery depths, and then killed some of the dragons too.
So if Skull misses Moon, demons nor dragons win. We just go on.
If Skull misses Moon, the dragons don't get freed.
And do we need them freed for some
queen?
reason?
So if the queen gets freed, so if Malbolgia gets totally freed, end game. If the queen gets freed, end game. So you have to kind of wrap it up.
I don't even know how to deal with Malbolgia.
Right.
I mean, that's like.
Well, so again, Rathotep is the agent that's going to bring all these things about. So.
And we are the ones that we broke that sealed magical jar and kind of released him.
Right, at least part of him. It's the tragedy of 4 parts where the Ghostwalkers got together, and when they threw down Rathotep, because he was basically going to become like this immortal that was now an agent of like demonic power. They threw him down. They divided, because he was immortal. They couldn't destroy him. They divided him up into these 4 parts and split him off across the world.
And we opened
one part is free, not the other 3 aren't.
So the breath you guys freed, the body Elgrob has, because he's kind of the one that's trying to awaken him.
So that's going to be freed.
Yeah. So there's two parts of him are free.
Grab again.
2 parts are free. 2 parts are still undiscovered.
See, to me, this right now we need to talk again. I almost think like we need to talk to the Chronomancer somehow and figure this out, because this is breaking my brain trying to figure out how to fix it.
Good.
So we don't want to release the dragons, and we don't want to
release the demons.
Release the demons, of course.
Right.
Which is, if Rathotep gets free, demons get free. This is the
Yeah, there we go. So Rathotep gets freed, demons get freed. You don't deal with a comet, dragons get freed.
Okay.
It's an epic fantasy game. Come on, it's got to be a little complicated.
Very
so
epic.
Above pay grade, it's not even funny. We're punching toenails right now. We're so far below pay grade.
Yeah, but you got all these awesome artifacts you're just starting to barely use. So,
all right. So
you've cut 1 head off so far, Eric. 1.
And he's only swung it twice, so that's 50% chop heads off. That's pretty good.
1 out of 2.
All right.
Hey, Eric Costy, don't feel bad. I have a super evil book and I can't even read.
Okay,
Just
so
burning away those Lionheart symbols.
Here is tentative, broad-based, using paint rollers. Go back in time, fix or alter trajectory, come forward in time, and finally face Elgrab, because that seems to be the two the two pressure points that are moving this entire fiasco forward. Elgrab and the comet. So they both need to be dealt with. So the question is, in what order do we deal with them?
Man, we just had Elgrab. We were just talking to him when he.
Yeah, we were told that bad things would have happened if we would have done that.
Wasn't that the same thing that's going to happen then?
No, bad things would have happened to us. The Chronomancer would have locked us all down, and it would have. We need to face him in our time, where we're not fucking up timelines.
So we got to jump back first, though.
So
when we jumping back to the first time?
Then, okay. Then
maybe we should break and think about it and bring the other guys in too. Guido.
Hold on.
Talk to Slack.
So what we need to do right now.
Thing to do.
We need to actually get information on the trajectory of the comet. And then we need to find a way of affecting thereof.
Well, so Melania has charted this whole thing, because this was something you were talking about doing before. She's got it figured out. She knows that the time jump you could probably get back to, but it's a big one. And it's probably going to take, again, one to get there, one to come back. It leaves you with one left. I just want you to make sure you're thinking about it. And it's also going to be a hard roll. It's the furthest jump. It's almost 1,500 years in the past.
Is there anything?
What kind of roll are we talking?
I'm just going to look and see.
Is there any way of improving that roll? Say, with modification to the ship from the Artificer.
Yes. So she says one of the things that that the Red Mantis ran out of Zenfir use a long time ago was the dust. And the dust is what we originally were going to Brimstone for in the first place. It allows us to see the connections, to see the way the time travels and all that. But for a non-Ghost Walker to use it, it's very dangerous.
Well, we've got Valhir's Byblow over there.
We have a Ghost Walker here.
All right, so
maybe you want to help us.
Then here is the plan that I would like to propose. We wait till the dust storm dies down, has the Artificer modify the ship, and we use that time to dial in our knowledge on the comet and come up with a way of altering its path, some sort of magical boom or some sort of kinetic thing or whatever else. But we need a plan to alter the path of
Well, what we need to do is we need to find somebody that's almost a god that could push that boulder or push it out of the way, some giant mythical monster or something.
Here's something that we could do. We could create a form of mana repository, like magic repository, and just blow it somewhere not by the moon.
A magic suppository?
Yeah, I'm not using one of those.
I'm not using that.
Repository, then, you fuck up. But
does it make you fight better or what?
All right, I'm ready. Well, Melania does tell you, she's like, well, you're half elemental. Don't you have some sort of connection with the elementals?
Correct.
Yeah, why don't you just summon up these elementals in those cages?
What? No, I'm not sending my people into their fucking thing. No, but I can put a piece of elemental earth in front of it and fuse, possibly, of the same mass.
Says, well, if you could somehow, we could get back to the right time point, and then you could go to your plane and get your plane to get on your side enough to actually want to do something about it. Might be a way.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. All right. That's a plan. That's the actual plan. That isn't us going, I want it done, and we have no way of getting there. So yeah, let's do that. So then, okay. So plan edit number 2. Wait for the dust to settle. Get the ship prepared. I will spend some time on my plane learning how to talk to the people way back then, and see if I can get some bonus.
Yeah, because their sense of time is really stretched out, and so they have really long memories. Earth moves slowly, so yeah,
Sure.
you could totally like tap into that. I mean, it sounds like when the queen was imprisoned, it was the elementals of Earth that imprisoned her. Like they like Rathlatep made some sort of bond with the elementals. It created this big prison that sealed her in, an elemental Earth or something. So
Okay, well then, basically, I will go to my plane this time and get some court etiquette lessons on how to talk to royalty from back then.
okay. And then so Val here, like you pretty much figure out DC 32 is going to be to make the correct jump. So if you could get a couple bonuses, that would probably be helpful. Like again, this dust stuff is probably on some of the Ghostwalker ships still.
And we do have some help from the artificer if we can get this cloud out of here. Which
right. So
you may have some on supply.
Bide your time for a few weeks, or if you have a way to clear this.
I think we do. Didn't Guido make a sandstorm? And maybe if someone has air elementals, Mike,
I think Mike does something with his dust storms or something.
Okay.
Dust storm that you can control.
I do, but it's magical, and I'm throwing it in a magically inert material. So
yeah, but if you keep a vortex right outside of it, it'll blow the wind. The wind will push it away.
Right, just a normal wind. What we need. Can't elemental do wind?
Guys, go around and see if there's any ships that are close to the outside.
Right, yeah. So that's what you're going to try to do. Is you're going to try to get the ones on the edge to go and find it.
Right. So try and do that, and I'll open a death storm next to it and see if it blows things away.
And let's say, like, for every week that you decide to study the charts and all of that and prepare, that'll give you another +2. So that'll be just like getting ready because you have enough time, not doing it like all of a sudden.
That works.
My use magic device is +12. Does anybody else have something higher?
No. So that's a roll 20 right there.
Right. So that's why we need every bonus we can. I could try to use my crown again. That gives me bonuses sometimes.
We have ways to prepare. Let's utilize them. There's no need to hurry. We're literally talking about a time jump. So let's prepare.
So we know 32, so we got to get every bonus we can.
So again,
big time.
Naked boys, run along the outside, find a ship to sit there, and I'll try and clear some of the dust off with the storm and see if Val's theory is correct.
Eagle's Splendor will give me 2 more, so that'll be +14. Bless.
Dude, I'm not getting naked and doing Eagle Splendor with people talking about magic suppositories and make it happen.
All right. Are there any ships around the outside of the thing that we can utilize, Kurt?
Yes, this is what you're going for, is the one that's just kind of, if you can clear a path with some wind, then you can get to them. Yeah.
All right, I will try the sandstorm and see on the outside and see if that actually makes any sort of dent.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you just, and you see it kind of dissipate, and you see the ship kind of get cleared, but like above it is still kind of like it's like you made a pocket to get access to this thing. Is Lanark going in? Is that the plan?
It would be.
Okay. All right.
So you know what? I'll do it one above that, like in an area above it. So
just clear it out even more.
Yeah,
Lanark, you keep your magic with you then?
No.
Sorry.
You're stripping down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Your ghosts and goblins in it.
Okay.
Speedos.
Kurt, before he goes on.
Yeah.
I get a bunch of these a day. I can actually use them or utilize them for a bit. So I actually put one directly on the ship to clear off the dust.
Okay.
From it to see if it'll clear off.
So Lionar's kind of getting scoured a bit.
No, before he goes in.
Ooh, ow.
Before he goes in, I'll proof of concept to see if it clears out the air. Then I'll blast the ship, and then I'll do one above, so that it won't rain down for a while.
Okay, so let's actually kind of wind it down right here because my wife just got home and I'm going to start working on dinner.
Okay.
That's the plan. Is you're going to go to try to collect some of this navigation dust, so you're ready to go, and then the next step is then to get ready to do the jump. So yeah, 32 DC.
I'm going to gear up with non-magical gear.
Well,
so my masterwork armor. I do have some stuff that I could wear.
Hey, Kurt, do
Yeah.
you want to work the court etiquette class with my?
Yeah, we'll see kind of like you can start like trying to connect with your elemental
Well,
plane.
we can do it over Slack, probably.
Yeah, right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that'll be the next step. So we'll finish. The one thing that does happen is Lionheart, while you're there, like you look and you just see like 6 big mechs come up out of the ground and just start marching towards you.
Uh-oh.
You just kind of see that happening, and then you look off, and the red mantis is just kind of hovering off in the distance. You see also, it looks like kind of mid-air, this swirling red gate just starts to open.
Oh man!
Ooh. In the cloud or outside of the cloud?
Outside, but more closer to the red mantis actually.
So we just got to take off anyway.
All right, we'll stop there.
All right, later.
Bye.